Hey Hoopers, today I'm going to be teaching you 4 different ways to release your hoop when doing chest rolls. So I recently took a hooping workshop with Julia Hartzell, and we went over 4 different ones that I felt were really great tools to have in my hoop dance tool belt while doing body rolls. So the first one is my personal favorite. It's the same one that I taught in the chest roll tutorial. So it's a between the thumb and index finger release. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be hand hooping forwards, and then you're going to extend your arm, and you're going to rotate your hand sideways so that it comes up between your thumb and your index finger here. So it looks like this. This is a personal favorite of mine because I personally believe, and I teach when doing body rolls, that it's actually a roll. It should contact your body as much as possible. But there are kind of 2 camps to teaching this. There are people who believe that it's full contact across your body, and there's another camp that says it's a very close toss. I don't belong to that camp. But I feel that this release puts it right where it needs to be to contact my arm and go all the way across. So that's a personal favorite of mine, right there. Another one is the surface switch method. I find this one to be really useful because it's the same as the between the fingers. The surface switch allows you to line it up here across your arm so that you can get full contact across your body. It takes a little bit more brain power though, because you have to kind of time it correctly in order to get your hand to the outside of the hoop. And it's a little bit of more of a trust move because it's hard to teach the surface switch here because you kind of have to feel it and then just let the hoop pretty much just slide out of your hand and into your palm so that you can get it across your chest. So that's one that is good for sometimes but not always. Another one, this is potentially my least favorite, but there are several very well-known hoopers that really like this release with the chest roll. It's from a reverse weave. So a reverse weave is when you lead with the pinky side of your hand. So it looks a bit like this. So then when you come back across the front, it puts the hoop right here so that it again lines up. It's a bit like the surface switch release, except for you don't have to do the surface switch because your hand's already on the outside of your hoop. So I find this one to be awkward simply because I have trouble getting it completely straight with my body, because coming from a weave, it's usually at a little bit of an angle, like so. So it's hard to get it to fully contact my body all the way across. But if you really work to finesse and tighten it up, then it definitely can be a viable option for a chest roll. The last one is simply hooping on your thumb. It should be noted that all of these are going forwards so that you can go across your chest, never reverse, because that will send your hoop the other direction and you don't want that. So hooping on your thumb is the same thing, except for you don't have to switch the position of your hand. Like before, you would have to switch it to between your fingers, or you would have to change your surfaces. But here you don't have to. You can simply lean back and then lay it across your body there. This one is a little bit awkward for me on the front chest roll, but where I find this one really gains purchase is across the back of your shoulders. It's quite a bit easier to release across the back from there. So the 4 are between your thumb and index finger, like so. And that's just, again, hand hooping forward. You just rotate your hand so that you pull it between those 2 fingers. Then there's the surface switch, where hand hooping forward, go to the outside of your hoop and let it roll across your body. There's the pinky lead reverse weave here. You can come across your body. As it comes across the front, instead of going across the front, you go across your body. And then there is the thumb lead, where you're just hooping on your thumb. Gives you across your body from there. Though being said that the pinky lead is awkward for me this direction, I do use a pinky lead release when doing a forward reversal chest roll, because I feel like that gives me a little bit more body contact than the other ones do. So I lead with the pinky up. It's the same thing here, but I feel like this direction, it's a little bit easier to actually utilize the pinky release. So those are the 4 releases, and hope those help, and you can integrate those into your hooping for all of your body roll needs. Thanks for watching.